Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Satori. I'm 24 and I'm a psychic medium, and I have messages from your ancestors today. I was meditating before this and my ancestors came through really strong. I had a different plan for this reading, I'll be honest, because I actually had you guys recently vote on a poll. You guys voted, majority rolled towards looking into 2026, but I felt really drawn to doing this reading first today. So as I was meditating, I was like, there are so many ancestors here, I'm gonna have to channel them today, and I feel like that's what I'm meant to do. So you have 3 different piles. Basically, your job is to intuitively pick between group 1, group 2, and group 3. I have pre-shuffled oracle cards, but I haven't pulled anything else, and I do channel from my intuition first. So yeah, and the timestamps are going to be below, so you can kind of go to your pile if you would like to. Pause the video if you need time to kind of figure out which one you feel drawn to. We're going to say a quick prayer. Ancestors, we pray that you step forward. Whoa, they're loud today. Okay. We're really going to be looking at the cycles that you're breaking. They're probably going to give you a lot of advice. And it's up to you whether or not you take any of the advice. It's totally up to you. Let's drink some Gatorade. I need some electrolytes. All right, let's do this. Hello, group 1. I'm so happy that you're here. I was meditating on your guys's cards, on your energy. Excuse me, dry ass air today. It's a little cold where we're at, but let's see. I was feeling an energy of hard work and determination from you guys. So you guys are breaking a cycle of stagnancy and, let's be honest, being maybe inconsistent towards certain goals, okay? Or being lax on things that you need to be a little more focused towards, pouring energy. Yeah, this is all about balance. Group 1, you guys are, your ancestors have been preaching balance, balance, balance. Eat some food and then go work. Eat some food, then go work. Take a shower, then go. Like, making sure that you're feeding yourself before you're attempting to feed others. So that is the cycle. You're breaking a cycle of confirmation, overgiving, oversharing, overdoing externally, and you're pouring more into your internal cup. And so right now you're being encouraged. It's very, very important that you meditate, group number 1. Yes, you must clear your head, because I feel as though you're about to have an extremely heavy workload and your brain is going to literally snap if you do not meditate and clear your head, because that is extremely important. Yes, okay. Now I'm feeling drawn to turning over one of these cards. This is Zodiac Moon reading cards is what they're called. So you have a passionate, intense, or mysterious phase. Sun in Scorpio, passion, number 8. Scorpios are incredibly hardworking, alright? In the past, I feel like you've poured a lot of energy into... It's interesting. How do I describe this? Building other people up about themselves. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like, you are the kind of person that's like, I want to build people around me up. Like, I want them to feel like they're successful. But what I'm seeing is you sometimes skip this step for yourself. And so you have been adding on healthy habits to your routine to make your life easier. Marshmallows could be significant. I'm seeing marshmallows. Okay. Crafty. You're gonna be feeling like maybe crafty. I see someone like making like ornaments or paper mache, like something like this. There's craftiness coming through. Something really intense is about to happen in your life. I get the feeling like you're about to go through what feels like the biggest initiation you've ever been through on a personal level. So you are becoming more soul than you are body, if that makes sense. So your energy feels much lighter. You've been elevating, letting go, and you guys have actually probably, so it would not surprise me if you guys have somehow felt a connection to your ancestors forever, basically, or you have been talking recently or thinking of your ancestors. Someone here has Irish ancestry because I'm seeing Ireland. Yes. You've been feeling a need to get in your body and do some sort of physical labor, perhaps. Your ancestors are calling you to come back to the basics, building consistency and discipline through challenging yourself to do hard things, maybe physically. This is a very masculine approach, but there is absolutely no problem with that. If you are someone that is kind of like you lean more towards masculinity at times, that's fine. Doesn't matter. I do too. I get it. And this sort of feels to me like you are craving dirty work. Okay, you want to get your hands dirty. Maybe because you've been feeling like your life is too black and white. Okay, too one way, too perhaps cookie cutter, or you've been feeling like you're sequestered. There's just this energy of like, your ancestors make me feel like you're getting angrier and angrier, more frustrated. Yes. Yeah, you've been feeling like you're like the things or the people you're normally very patient with, you're not able to be very patient with them. So it feels like that patience will come back the more you continue to be consistent and diligent towards your goals and pay attention to the things that are happening around you. Don't ignore them. Like if you see your laundry stacking up, you do your laundry, do your dishes, like do things like that. Try to do things like that to help yourself get moving, because I feel like there is, there's a part of your ancestry where I feel like you left there's like this ancestral blockage where your ancestors are owning up and taking accountability for putting too much of the work on someone else and not being willing to do the inner work and the outer work. It goes both ways. It feels like one will reflect in the other. So if you're going inward, you're going to recognize that there's a need to focus on certain things externally, but you'll know what the right things are, right? If you're just focusing on the outside, you're not going to know where to put your attention. But if you go inward first, you're going to be like, okay, so this is the thing I'm feeling called to put my energy towards. Water. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to pull from, so this card is from the Earth Warriors Oracle by Alana Fairchild, if you're interested in that deck. So yeah. Let's see what you have. Medicine Horse. Progress on the Path. Number 41. Oh, wow. Look at this. Wow. This is a very deep emotional energy I'm getting here. Medicine Horse, number 41. You could be someone that deals with extremely bad social, not just social anxiety, generalized anxiety. I'm seeing it in your root chakra, and it does come from your masculine ancestors being too scared to move forward, or being too scared to be loved. I feel like throwing up right now. I feel very sick. Oh, yeah. Feeling like scared to be loved. And so I'm seeing your ancestors, they would oftentimes, this is the cycle that continued over generations, right? Keep themselves alone, and they would rather stay stubborn and stay in their gunk than get out of it. There's like this intense, like, I have to do it my way, like, and it's an aggression. And that's part of the aggression you've been feeling lately, maybe. The frustration. It does feel a lot like anger, though. You've been carrying this aggression with you, maybe your whole life. And maybe you're really trying to let it go, because you're like, this is not serving me. It does feel like there's recognition for that already. You feel like you're the kind of person that needs a lot of reassurance, because there has been so much doubt placed onto you energetically. I see it as like it's gunk stuck to your lower back. If you've been having lower back pain recently, this is a sign. I see it as though it's like black gunk stuck to your lower back, and you're like, get this off of me. Like, when is this ever going to go away? It causes so much trouble in my life. And it almost feels like, yeah, hold on. Okay, the action step that you have to take in order to fully let go of that is any step. It's not about making the right step. It's about just start. You have to let yourself just start. When you have dishes that need done, clothes that need to be put away, it's very easy to look around and get very overwhelmed, but just start. And this advice can go for any other aspect of your life, okay? Your career. If you don't know what kind of job you're looking for, that's fine. Just look. Like, you guys are very indecisive sometimes due to this cycle and this gunk that you feel. But I'm telling you, you're already breaking it, especially if you've already been letting yourself just take steps. Instead of being so like, oh, shouldn't I? You're like, I'm done with that. I just need to be more like confident and trust myself. Like, you guys could also feel like people have to be very patient towards you. Maybe you feel insecure because you're like, people have had to be very patient with me due to this exact thing, because I don't know why I'm not moving forward. And they're looking at me like, hey, move, come on, let's go. Speak. Like, and it can feel frustrating for you, because you feel like, I wish they could understand what this feels like. But I promise you, they do know. Because maybe there are people around you that actually have been able to break free from something similar feeling. Maybe it's not the exact same, but it's similar feeling, right? Yeah. So they're saying you're not alone in this. You need to know you're not a burden, Group 1. I feel like you guys try so hard to show that you're worthy of affection and love. And you work so hard. But I need you to know, you don't always need to work so hard. Like, okay, so remember what we said about you rest, you get a good night's sleep, and then you work. You don't work all day and then attempt to work all night too. So it's there has to be a balance. And I think allowing yourself to rest is saying basically to yourself, I'm good enough as I am. I'm worthy as I am, and I deserve to rest. That feels good, doesn't it? It feels lighter, yeah? And you get what you want that way, because you know your worth, and that puts you on a very high frequency in life. You're going to attract very positive opportunities because you know your worth. So you listen to your heart, really get to the bottom of your heart. What do you feel? It feels like you do have so much determination and work ethic. And I feel like your spirit team is congratulating you, saying you've already started on this. Like, you just have to continue with it, if that makes sense. You and this horse are on a journey, and it's not a quick one, because consistency is with time. Like, you have to be patient, and that this consistency with maybe being physical, maybe they're just trying to help you get more grounded, like focusing on the things that are happening physically around you. Like, you can cook a meal, there are physical things you can do to help yourself feel better. Yes, to kind of get energy flowing in your life. It can be so hard when you just, ugh. Yes. Okay. Holy crap, Group 1. I was not anticipating the intensity of this. It's crazy. Okay, let's see here. You have Arise, number 13. Holy shit. This is from the Rumi Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Look at what this person is doing. I'm scared. I can't move forward. Yes, you can. And the angel guides you up and out. And the angel guides you up and out. Your ancestors sent you what feels like an ancestral guide to help you move forward at this time of your life, at this stage of your life, where you've been feeling a little jaded, extremely jaded, depressed, sad, burnout, angry, taking you out of this darkness and bringing you closer to the light. Because it's time. You deserve it. It's time. This has been a hard, exhausting, mentally draining journey for you. Dealing with this feeling. Dealing with I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Why can't I do anything or accomplish my goals? It's like I'm always stuck, and then boom. The biggest change you have coming in your life is no longer feeling this. And it's because of action steps that you are taking to get out of this. Okay? You are doing it. Who has the power, Group 1? You do. So, hallelujah, number 26, peace. Dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. This is the Gaia Oracle. Ooh, I feel this one. I'm feeling like, I feel like, ooh. Okay. It's been really, they're kind of telling me that it's been hard for you to stay positive lately and to like stay optimistic and excited about your life. And they're saying they understand. I feel like your masculine ancestors want to come forward and offer you an apology for the pain that you've been put through by specific masculines in this life, okay? Maybe daddy issues, maybe they're apologizing for your dad. They could be apologizing for your grandfather, just apologizing for the ways in which they never healed that affected you today. And they're asking for your forgiveness. Offering them forgiveness is going to forgive the part of you that carried on that cycle. This is key, Group 1. This is key. Forgiveness is key, Group 1. And once you forgive that part of you, you're going to be able to forgive maybe your father even. So if you do have father issues, this is specifically going to really hit hard for you. Holy fuck. Do y'all feel the energy in the air today? It's wild. I mean, Group 1 is just astonishing me right now. Like, you guys could feel a connection to Germany. Okay. You guys could feel a connection to Germany. I see Germany. Whoa. You do. Wow. Okay, so you have the gift of transportation coming forward. So you're being transported somewhere. So I'm kind of curious. I feel like I want to pull from this Zodiac Moon. Oh, hello. New direction, reevaluate success. Eclipse in Capricorn 34. Okay. It's something about someone with a purple aura. This is so specific. Someone with a purple aura is going to come in and give you the gift that you've been asking for. And they're also going to heal. Oh my gosh. So you know how we've been talking about, like, it's hard for you to get out of this energy and come to the light? Because you get stuck very easily and you just are like, why can I never let go of things? Why can I never move forward? Well, whoever's or whatever's coming in, this blessing, this gift of transportation, yeah, you're being transported. Maybe even, what's a better word for that? You're being prioritized, basically. A spirit's going to make it their life mission to give you what you're needing in order to feel like it was worth it for you to start trying to get out of this, because you just need a reminder of what you're working towards and what you're doing. If you are seeking a positive masculine, energy, you have to embody it yourself. That's what I have to say here. You can't spend the rest of your life hating men or hating your dad. You can, but it's going to make you sick. This is very hard. This is going to be very hard for someone to hear, but they didn't do it on purpose. Oh, how do I put this? You were never, ever not good enough. They just didn't. They were not emotionally aware of themselves, and no one ever challenged them. And it feels like you had people to challenge you. But this person, if it just feels like they sunk into the darkness even more. Does that make sense? You have gone outside of it and have been attempting to find the light, but this person is still, it almost feels like you breaking the cycle is going to have a ripple effect on your ancestors, on your father, on your dad. The work that you do ancestrally is going to have an impact. So I want you to know that the good things that you saw in your father, there were actually, you weren't crazy to see those things, okay? Confirmation. Those are really good qualities. And you're not tripping, okay? It's possible to hate and love your father. You can have both. You can feel both. Because really what he did was embody the energies that were passed down to him. He never let it go. He held it on his shoulders. And he became extremely avoidant towards you, and probably at times just ignored you or made you just wanted to pretend you weren't there. And I know that's really sad to hear, but that's a reflection of them pretending that they don't have feelings. It's not cool to pretend you don't have feelings. It's not cool to pretend you don't have feelings. It's not cool to pretend you don't have feelings. Okay? So, you guys, keep working. Keep doing those physical things that you've been doing. Like, when you're noticing your laundry and you're like, I feel drawn to doing my laundry, but your head is like, you can't do your laundry. You shouldn't. You mustn't. Just put it off until later, like usual. You need to kind of retrain yourself to do the healthy thing, continue to do that. Continue to retrain yourself to do the healthy thing, okay? Continue to retrain yourself and remind yourself consistently remove distractions, okay? Because if you're distracting yourself from your goals, you're never going to achieve your goals. You're going to miss the important steps. The little steps are important. So, all right. I feel like that was it, group number 1. I hope that was a helpful reading. It was very deep for me, channeling it, and I just need you to hold on a little longer, group 1, because I actually feel like you're really close. You're really close to something. So I love you. Peace out. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, like the video, subscribe, comment below if this was helpful. Please, guys, I hear a lot of you guys say that you... Okay, some of you guys go over to my TikTok and tell me that you watch my videos, but you don't comment over here. Guys, come on, comment over here. I want to see it over here because I'm trying to grow it over here. So if you can, it really does help me to grow if you comment over here. And if you subscribe and like the video over here, interact over here, just comment. Let me know that you liked the video, it was helpful, because this does take energy, and I am like almost 27 weeks pregnant. So it gives me motivation to keep showing up when you guys let me know how these readings are impacting you. I encourage you guys to open your throat chakra. Let's have open discussions in the comment sections below, respectfully, with love, okay? So yes, I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Hi, group number 2. God, I'm gonna have some hot cocoa today. Well, let's get into it. So I've got your cards here. I'm going to start by tuning into your ancestors' energy and kind of see like what they want to say before we look at the cards, all right? Asking your ancestors to clearly step. Wow. Okay. Group number 2. You guys are learning to speak up in some capacity. I'm feeling feminine ancestors stepping forward, talking about, oh man, I'm getting something. Maybe your ancestors were a part of a minority. There's a minority feeling I'm getting, group number 2. I'm getting a feeling of this is really sad, oppression, having no rights. There's just this feeling of like having no rights, feeling hopeless. So maybe you feel like it's group 2, you maybe feel like you just don't want to try. Like you maybe feel like you don't have any work, like, sorry, what's the word? Motivation? Yes. You maybe feel like you don't have the motivation, and it's coming from this. It's coming from like, well, the world is just gonna kind of come for me, and I'm always gonna be the outcast, and I'm always gonna be the weird one. So maybe you have a lot of, maybe you're holding on to those feelings that your ancestors had. The feeling of, I'm small, I'm hopeless, there's no point. This is very sad. You are a soul. You are a human soul, and you are deserving of love. And if you've ever felt, maybe you were bullied, maybe in this lifetime you've had this come through in the form of bullying or being kind of, I just feel like targeted in some way, kind of like you may feel paranoia from this as well. You may feel like you just can't get a break, so you move very quickly, but also sometimes you feel like even though you're moving, you're not moving at all. Not really, because what you're doing is what you've always done. Maybe you just feel like you're starting to get very lonely and sad about your life because you're looking at the same things all the time, or maybe you've just fallen a little maybe there's a little too much, how do I put this? This is very hard to describe. Because I feel like for you guys, you either want to work yourself to death or you don't want to do anything at all. You either want to like hustle and grind and lock in, or you don't want to do anything at all. And I feel like when you get in that energy, when you get in one of those energies, you stay in it for a good while, and then you crash and burn, and then the cycle repeats itself. Because what we're really doing is, it feels like when you slow down, you turn to avoidance in some capacity. Maybe distract yourself from your life and from the people around you because they're hurting you, or because something hurts. It feels like you could be dealing with maybe oppression or annoyance in the family. Yes. I'm getting that maybe you've dealt with more family issues than you would like, and you've had to speak up recently about certain things, and you just are feeling very complicated emotions. There's a lot of feelings you're having. It's giving water sign energy. Let me turn over the zodiac moon. Sun in Leo, joy, a time of celebration and success, number 5. So your ancestors are celebrating you for speaking your mind. If you've been working on speaking your mind or becoming more outspoken and breaking free from the feeling of, there's this feeling of, I can't be myself because I'm weird, or I'm scared to be myself because I'm weird, or what if I stand out too much? But that's like other people's insecurities that have been put onto you, and your ancestors. Yeah, your ancestors are saying that's not your energy. You can release those insecurities. And that's easier said than done, but the most important thing that you can take from this, I think, currently is you're not the bad guy for speaking your mind. It's good to put your foot down, especially with, I want to say, like masculine energies or even authority figures. Allowing yourself to come through in that powerful Leo energy. Because you feel like you are normally very much like in your water energy, but I feel like your water needs a break. Your emotions are really overwhelmed and you need a break, and you have to step into the fire energy, which is going to make you feel more empowered. The fire energy is about taking action. So if you've not been taking action on being physically healthy, this is your sign to do so. You're supposed to be taking care of your body right now, not weighing it down. So anything that's going to keep you down right now, you need to give yourself something that's going to get you up. Or if you're going to, so I have some advice for people here that use plant medicine. Now it's your body, but you can set the intention. You could like set an intention. So if you're going to take a gummy or 2 gummies or however many, set the intention to do chores, or to get up and take a walk, or to create something. You can use it for creative purposes as well, or to work. You can like, okay, allowing this to help me stay relaxed while I work on something that is near and dear to my heart. Something like that. Like, or I'm going to go allow myself to take a nice bath. Something like pair it with like self-care, because someone here could be sort of, I just have to be honest, like overdoing it in this department. Like maybe not letting yourself do the things that, not taking action on the things you want to do. It's maybe making your inner child sad. So if you keep telling yourself, we're going to go for a walk, or we're going to stretch today, or we're going to spend time doing this, and then you don't end up doing it, you're like, whatever, and you're kind of like, it's chill, it's fine, I'm not going to think about this. Like, that's you being avoidant, love, and somebody needs to call you out for it. I just, sorry, you got to be called out. Even if it hurts your feelings, I kind of don't care. because this is not good for you. It's not good for you if you're not trying to take care of yourself. Let's just be real. If you've been stuck for a while and you're having a really hard time taking care of yourself, sometimes the only thing that can get you out of that is somebody telling you the truth about what it's doing to you. And what it's doing to you is making you more complacent, and actually it's maybe proving certain people right around you, because I feel like certain individuals are saying, okay, they're pulling up your insecurities and they're using them against you. Does that make sense? So if you're feeling insecure about your job, maybe they're going to take a jab at the fact that you only make a certain amount at your job, or maybe your job is different than what they think it should, like they're going to pull at your insecurities. If you think your job is too weird or too quirky or not black and white enough, then that person's going to be there to kind of pull up that insecurity in you and kind of show you. They're going to make you angry, and you're meant to use that anger to take action on the things that you've been avoidant towards. That's what I'm getting, group 2. You guys have a big issue with avoidance, and it's not funny. Like, I don't want y'all to joke about it and be avoidant about me saying you're avoidant, because your spirit guides are like, seriously? I just have to be honest. Like, yes, our guides do get frustrated with us from time to time. People ask me that. They do. From time to time, if we're genuinely being the cause of our own destruction, yes, they will get frustrated, because they want to see us healthy and happy, and they're guardians of us, and they don't want us to go down anything that's gonna, yes. Group 2. Your ancestors are telling you to take action on your creative ideas and stop stalling. Stop making excuses. It's exhausting everyone around you, not just you. Because people are having to watch you, like, deteriorate. I'm just being so for real. It's hard for them to watch you deteriorate. You need to work on your craft. Let yourself do that. Your inner child is like, please, and you're like, I just can't. I can't, because it means that it literally just means you're going to have to face your emotions more, but in a different way. Like, you're going to have to take action on what you're feeling. Does that make sense? Taking action on what you're feeling rather than noticing what you can notice pretty easily. That's what I'm getting, group 2. You're very psychic. You can notice very easily. But what you have a hard time doing is taking action on the things that you're noticing. Or if you see a problem, or if somebody's like, think of it like somebody's standing in your face being like, you suck. You're going to be like, the energy I'm getting is, oh, maybe you're right. What? No. Don't immediately absorb that energy. No. What they're doing is highlighting your insecurity. What you have to do is fight that, or rather, maybe not fight. You want to counter it. You want to counter it, and you want to say, that is simply not true. It is simply not true that my uniqueness is a problem, or whatever it is, whatever the insecurity may be. It is simply not true that I don't have what it takes to accomplish my goals, or that I'm not capable of making a lot of money out of nowhere. Of course, we have to back delusion with practical steps, because you are still a human body, and when you neglect the human body in your physical environment, shitty things happen. It just is what it is. You have to take care of this too. But there's got to be a mix of both. So you can struggle in the 3D without it being your fault, per se, right? But if you don't try to take care of yourself, it is kind of your problem. So there's a difference. They want you to notice what is what. What are you doing exactly? So, like, pay attention to that. Some days you're going to be like, you know what? I genuinely just need to take some time off. And that's fine. Be self-aware enough to give yourself that. But you also have to see the flip side of it, right? Because there will be days where you're being avoidant and just choosing not to do the healthy thing because that's what you've always done. Change is not meant to be comfortable. Change is not meant to be comfortable. Get uncomfortable. That is what your ancestors are saying. Challenge yourself and get uncomfortable and do the hardest thing you could do. Do it. Trust me, it will pay off. It will pay off. It will pay off, okay? Let's see here. Let me see. We've got the Earth Warriors Oracle here. I always forget what it's called, but it's a beautiful deck. You're about to see. You have number 42, Kanini. In each other we find ourselves. This is what I was saying. The people around you, your family, your karmic family, your soul family, it's all the same if you think, because, you know, we're all helping each other go from one place in life to the next. Life is a journey. And I was saying basically that the people around you are potentially highlighting certain insecurities you're having and challenging you. And so you're probably having to speak up for yourself. If that makes sense, yeah. They are bringing up the things that you like feel insecure about. The only way you would prove them right is by like not embodying your most bold, authentic self, like by not trying to love yourself at all. You know what I mean? That would be the only way. I mean, it doesn't matter anyways. It's not about this is about coming back to self-love. But you also need to see that people around you see the ways in which they're reflecting things. And you can extract the lessons, you can extract the things that you need to work on and leave the rest, because sometimes like people can get carried away and go a little too, you know what I mean? Not everything, you shouldn't immediately believe what someone says about you. Really sit and take time to process what that energy feels like, and does it feel like yours? Do they have a point or no? Like, you have to learn not to absorb other people's negativity, but also listen to them at the same time. Does that make sense? It's taking practice, group 2, but you're doing good. You're breaking the cycle of letting other people kick you down and keep you oppressed and keep you stuck. You've been in partnerships where you feel stuck because you're with a shitty ass communicator. And you just dim your light the second you get with this person because you don't want to be alone. Group 2. You are powerful. And right now you're coming back to that power. Maybe feeling more drawn to your craft, whatever that is, okay? For me, it's like doing this, making videos, helping you guys spiritually. For others of you, it's like art or music. It can literally be anything. I don't care. Whatever it is that makes you feel creative, it's valid, my love. Waffle House could be significant. I'm also tasting hash browns. Ooh, okay. I feel fucking blessed right now. You guys are getting to the point in your life where you're about to break through your fear of being confident and brave and bold and big around others that don't feel brave and bold and big. Does that make sense? So you're no longer going to be the subdued, closed throat chakra version of yourself. You're going to have an open throat. Okay? Oh, yes, you're going to have that open expression just like you've been seeking for, like, I don't know, forever. But especially like the last 5 years. Okay, you've just been finding what makes you tick. What is your spiritual, like, purpose? Like, oh, and I think it's just starting to, there are pieces of it that are coming to you right now. You're rediscovering things that you love about yourself, and maybe it's been a little bit of a slower journey, and maybe people have had to be patient with you, but who cares? Like, you've been patient with others too, so I don't care about that. And I don't think you should either. I don't think you need to be insecure about where you're at on your journey. If you're not confident, that doesn't mean you're not beautiful, or like you shouldn't be confident, or oh well, that person is so confident, why can't I just be confident like them? They probably have something else that you're really good at, that they're looking at you going, man, I wish my hair looked like that, or like, I wish I was that good at painting, or I wish you know what I mean? Like, it goes both ways. I just have to tell you that. If you're comparing yourself, I guarantee you they might also be doing the same, because in each other we see ourselves. So don't forget that. Don't ever hide. Don't hide from what you find beautiful. Because I guarantee you, you're just as beautiful, and you're beautiful, okay? You're just as bright, bold, and beautiful. You're not small. Group number 2, you're not small. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I feel it, 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 I feel it. Okay. Rumi Oracle, you have Divine Discontent, number 12. Let's see here. Divine Discontent. Divine Discontent. Okay, what does this feel like to me? Oh, this is so random, but somebody here is like, maybe you live where it's cold, and you're tired of the cold, and you want to explore a different climate. There you go. Maybe you want to like live in a different climate to see if that's your cup of tea. I feel like your spirit team is like, sure, you can explore. Like, I feel like you're welcome to explore. You don't need to have doubts about going out into the world. Like, you're welcome to travel. I feel like your spirit team says that's always a very healthy decision. Because you get to see new things. See a part of yourself you've never seen before in the world around you. So if you are kind of curious what you should be manifesting for the next year or so, perhaps travel to a different place, somewhere you've maybe never been before, something like that. You could maybe want to go to the beach. I feel like that could be coming for you, like you're gonna go to the beach, because I see warm water. I see this like June of like next year, of like, yeah, of the next year. I'm seeing like the beach, I'm seeing the water, I'm seeing rocks, I'm seeing soul family, I'm seeing openness. Yeah. This feels good. This feels good. Okay. From the Gaia Oracle, we have Intuitive Communication, Silent Whispers of the Heart, number 43. Oh, you got 42, 43. That's cool. I can't show this picture because there's something on here that would get me in trouble with YouTube. But in this card, well, I can cover her. There's a lady here. There's a wind here. You might be able to see it, and there's a tree, and it's kind of dark, but intuitive communication. I pay attention to the royal blue. I feel like you're being called to maybe explore your spiritual gifts more. Yeah, because that is something else that makes you feel empowered, perhaps. Communication from the spirit world could give you a lot of joy and a lot of hope. So I'm seeing you guys spending more time outside meditating or something like that, or just leaning into that as much as you can. Confirmation. Talking to nature. Open that throat. Talk to nature. Talk to a tree. It will help. Okay, go to your nearest tree friend. I'm seeing a red bird and a bird feeder. Maybe there's a bird feeder on this. Touch the tree and say, please help me open my throat so that I can express myself authentically and from a place of love. And you can shorten that if you want, but I'm an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in my big three, so that means I have to overdo everything all the time. But I'm self-aware of it. Let's see. My spirit team, they're laughing at me right now. They're like, y'all don't know how true that is. Y'all don't know how true that is. Let's see. Can I get y'all anything else? Can I see, are there any other messages I want to pull from the zodiac moon? You do have eclipse in Gemini, negotiation number 27. Rise to challenges as a new path opens, baby. Okie dokie, looky there. Rise to new challenge, or rise to challenges. Rise to challenges. So yes, this is you rising. They're talking about the cycle you're breaking. You're rising out of the weeds within your mind of insecurities that keep you blind. Let's go. That's the open throat chakra energy that I've been feeling from you guys. It's opening up more. Something to note, Geminis are, the more they find themselves and like what makes them happy, they're extremely kind, thoughtful, communicative, very good at communication. But it's one of their biggest insecurities, I've noticed, is feeling like they're not authentically communicating or expressing themselves in the world. So they oftentimes feel as though like they're not even real, like they're not even here. Like, why am I here right now? So I get like a disassociative energy. I feel like your ancestors probably did a lot of that as well. Disassociating, to kind of just get through, to kind of just suck it up and accept what you're dealing with. But rising to the challenge. What is your challenge? Your biggest challenge is not dimming yourself in other people's presence, not pretending that you're small, and not blaming yourself when other people are unhappy. I don't know, that's very specific. So or it's interesting because I see somebody here like dealing with, like, maybe somebody's having a bad day and they're kind of just like taking it out on you. I don't know. I was just kind of getting that. You could have Gemini and Leo in your chart just because those signs came out here. But let me see. I feel like that could be it. I feel like, is there anything else they want to tell you, or like advice? Again, they just want to remind you the tree thing. The tree will help you. Mother Nature will help you with kind of coming out of your shell, feeling safe enough. Because what Mother Nature does is it's going to help you regulate your nervous system so that you can do these things. I'm going to pause this really quickly. Okay, sorry guys. My dogs were barking because we had some food arrive. Yeah. So, also, I don't know why, but you guys might be craving ramen noodles soon. I just wanted to put that out there, or maybe something like that, but I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope it was helpful. Let me know. I'll see you guys. Oh, by the way, please, like the video, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And want to say thank you to those of you that are new subscribers and have just kind of been dropping a lot of positive energy in the comments. I appreciate it. I need it a lot right now. I'm going through some shit in my pregnancy and I'm tired, and it's just nice to have y'all here. So thank you. I'll see you soon. Moving on to group 3. Hi, group number 3. Listen, I already know what your reading's about, and we're gonna jump right into it. I was meditating on your energy, and your whole life you've probably felt on edge. Confirmation, like you're trying to survive, scraping by. You've had to be very, very focused and very emotionally in tune with what's going on because your instincts have needed to be very sharp. You have quite literally taken every awful situation in your life and turned it into something fucking incredible. But I don't think this has been easy for you because you've literally broken your arms, legs, teeth, back, head, everything in the process. That's how you feel, at least. It has taken some sort of toll on your physical body, is what I'm getting. A major toll on your physical body. Maybe even your eyes in some capacity. You guys have been through so much. I get a feeling of your ancestors are coming through and expressing a feeling of terror. Maybe someone here has had night terrors even. But I'm getting like you've been genuinely scared for your life before, maybe. Even if it's not in this life, but your soul is a lot braver than you may give it credit for. Because I feel like you have the balls to say most of the things that no, you have the balls to say what most people don't. You're like, fine. I've seen much scarier than this. Fine. You think you fucking scare me? You don't. Like, you give me this energy of like, people may think sometimes you're a little... People are not always prepared for your level of authenticity and vulnerability and truthfulness. That's why people are kind of scared of you guys, all right? And that's why a lot of people don't approach you. They want to, but they're like, but they don't realize this is also you. This is also you. There's a reason they feel drawn to you. People can't help but feel drawn to you, even if at times you do, they feel a little competitive with you at times, okay? Because you are the you kind of are the standard when it comes to like, your instincts, right? Like you have the sharpest instincts probably out of everybody, which means you win the most, which means a lot of people feel threatened by you. You've always had this level of intensity and power that you carry with you. You're strong. You're very strong. It's crazy because when you know how I talked about like this has affected, it's like taken a toll on your physical body. I actually get that doesn't bother you or faze you. Not okay. A lot of people, if they lived in your body and dealt with some of the things that you deal with or have dealt with over the years, they would have been having like the most, like 10 times the reaction that you had. You're the kind of person that's like, you get speared in the chest and you're like, well, gotta keep going. Like, you just feel to me like you don't give up. You've never, ever, ever once given up on anything. You don't give up. You don't give up. You are the kind of person that you follow through. Your follow through comes from your ancestors and you in past lives. It's like a mix of, I don't know how to describe it. I just get a lot. I just feel like your soul is like spiritually in, you're enlightened. Like you just feel like your instincts, are incredibly sharp. So let's take a look at your zodiac moon card. You have Sun in Virgo, endeavor. You reap what you sow, number 6. Oh, baby, that hard work. Holy shit. Ooh, yeah, okay. Let me just tell you something. Let me tell you something. You are, I don't know how to describe this. You're going to be well known, or you're going to be well known. Virgo energy here tells me that People are going to see you as hardworking and as deserving of the success. They're going to see you as deserving of the success that you're receiving because you know you're deserving internally. You're like, I know what I'm about. I know what I've been through. I looked the fucking beast in the eyes, and then I stuck my hand into its mouth, and I pulled my hand out bloody and scraped, and I had its. This sounds really intense, but I have to match your intensity or else I'm not an authentic reader. Hear me, hear me. And I held that beast's evil brain and heart in my hands. I had both. Because it also, I'm getting Kali energy. I'm seeing like more, like a bunch of hands. The ability to carry and juggle. You're like, I'm hearing I'm the one with the wicked curveball from Twilight. Like, you just have that effect. You're very, I want to say you're very hot. I want to say you're very, like, attractive, because this is what everyone strives to be internally. They want to feel this way, and yet here you are feeling this way. How did you get there? How did you get to this point to where you feel like you can be as authentic as you are? You lost everything over and over and over again. I'm telling you, people don't know what you fucking went through. It feels like you had people after you in some way. I don't know if it was like slander. I don't know if it was some other capacity. It just feels like they were trying to take you down because you were the best. A lot of people have tried to take you down because you were the best. You were better. And they could not handle, instead of looking at you as someone to learn and grow from, they did not see it that way. They saw it as, you are a problem. You have to go. Like, and it feels like very serious energy. Like, maybe they put you in these really, like, maybe it was cruel situations that you've been put in. I'm telling you, what you went through was nightmarish. I don't know what it was, but it was nightmarish. And if you don't resonate with this, you gotta go pick another pile, because this is where we're at. Holy fuck. I don't know what you did to get out of that, but you busted out. That's what it feels like. You busted out of that inner prison, and you said, "Are you not entertained?" Like, that's the energy. Like, what is that? Gladiator. Thank you. They said, they threw you in, laughing at you, pointing at you, but all odds were against you. You're not going to win. You know what? Let them, like, everybody was like, throw them into the ring with the lion, and let's watch them get their head tore off. But you know what you did? You defeated the beast right in front of them. And you held it like this, and you said, "Who's next? What's next? Come on." And it feels like you were like, "Get over here." Like, I got more than enough to go around. And it feels like you've just been knocking down these barriers left and right and triumphing through hardship. I cannot believe this. Like, I feel, you don't feel real, almost. Like, people doubt you a lot, but then you show them how real you are, and it scares them a lot. I just feel that, okay? You've had a lot of people leave, so you haven't abandoned. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what all of this goodness also has kind of inadvertently led to. People, remember how I told you, people get competitive with you, or they feel threatened by your ability to just keep moving forward in life. It feels to me like you've had a lot of people cut you off because they literally cannot handle your honesty. And it has hurt you deeply, deeply, deeply. Because people can either not, it's like you've been, people leave you so much because they're like, I'm never going to be that. I'm never going to be that loving or that wise or that capable of doing difficult things, and I cannot be around this person because they're challenging me way too fucking much. And so you look at yourself like you're a challenge. But you see it as a bad thing. You see yourself like you challenge or you're a burden. You see yourself like you're a destroyer. You destroy what's good. And this is making me sad for someone that is you're like fucking Spirit, give me the right person to refer to. Good God. I'm seeing a lot of the Marvel superheroes and their backstories and how they became superheroes and how tragic some of those stories are. You maybe have a tragic story like that, but they triumph and they become the Avengers. And what do the Avengers do? They honor the cycles, the breaking of cycles. And they make space for the new world. They make space for a new world to emerge, right? That's all we can do. A world where people are kinder and more open and vulnerable and real. In a world where we can all let go of our burdens and stop fighting so much and stop trying to attack each other. It's painful for you guys. Because your ability to move forward means you're alone a lot. I can feel it. You oftentimes feel like this existence is not worth it. And I just, trigger warning. Trigger warning. Like you don't, but you don't give up. That's what I'm saying. You oftentimes feel or think that this existence is not worth your time and energy because you're like, how come everyone else looks like they're surrounded by so much love, but I feel like I'm completely alone? I feel like the world abandoned me and I have nobody. Like, this is the worst. You have had to survive a lot of darkness by yourself. Your instincts became so sharp because you had to be your mom, dad, brother, sister, friend, and cousin, all of it for yourself. Game on. That's what I keep hearing. It's gonna take a lot to take you out. You're Captain America and your shield is impenetrable. Nothing can get through that. You're Buffy and it doesn't matter how many times they try to end the world around you, you save it. You are... God, I could go on. You're Judy Hopps from Zootopia. They told you couldn't become a cop because you were a little bunny. But you became a cop. Okay? And you're a baddie. Alright? Alright. Alright. We're pulling... thanks, guys. I feel like my ancestors are just like, hey, Satori. Okay, like, they're like, you're doing great with these messages. Earth Warriors Oracle. We got number 15. Ajna Durga. Power of the Good. Power of the Good. Look at this. Holy. Look at this. Ooh, look at the power. Look at the power. You know, for you guys, I feel drawn to reading from the book. Hold on. I feel like there could be something in the book about this. Number 15. Let me see here. Power of the good. You need never lose faith in the power of good. You need never lose faith in how much you can accomplish as an independent and inspired individual in this world. Yeah. Okay. Wow. 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 You need never believe that you are alone or without divine protection. Are you kidding? You need never fear evil. The third eye of the Divine Mother sees all things, is ever watchful and ever just. She births, through body vision, the manifest power of good in all realms. Her gaze is upon you now. Trust her. Believe in the power of the divine to keep an eye on things for you. So when you feel like you're alone, you act like you're alone. So you take on too much and you do too much. Does that make sense? So the cycle that you're breaking is doing too much because you've always had to do too much. And it's just it's like any cycle. You just kind of do it until you realize that it's a cycle and it's hurting. And you have to like shift it and create a more positive something to replace that. Trust that power to alert you when you need to know something or to understand what is happening in your life. Yeah, because when I was getting this vision of someone laying on the ground, freezing cold by themselves, trying to keep themselves warm, and kind of jerking around and hearing a bunch of noises and being like kind of paranoid, like I have to keep my eyes, one eye open. Call for divine support in all things. I feel like what they're saying with that is you're not weak for needing emotional support or needing other types of support. Just because you can be powerful and just because you have done all these amazing things doesn't mean that you're not still that person when you're reading a book or when you're taking a bath or something like that. So we have to I'm seeing you guys letting go of a harsher energy and taking on something softer. So it almost feels to me like instead of immediately going, okay, well, I have to do all this by myself and you're just going to be like, all right, I'll let myself be supported. Or, and it's hard. It feels like genuinely painful. Holy crap. For you guys to be supported by others. You're feeling that, but I want you to detach from the discomfort that you're feeling when someone offers to do something for you. Instead of being like, why are they doing this for me? What's their intention? Let people be what they're going to be. And if someone's going to be evil or negative towards you, I need you to trust that spirit has your back, because karma is a real thing. Your angels do really have your back. So, yeah. We have a couple more cards and stuff. From the Gaia Oracle, we have Enchanted Forest, Mystery, Magic, and Excitement, number 27. Okay. What I'm getting... What is this? Wow. Oh, wow. Earth magic, earth magic, earth magic. That's what I'm getting. Herbal magic as well? Earth, herbal magic. Oh, wow. It feels like you're wanting to disconnect from technology, spend time outside, and let go of density. And it feels like you're wanting to, like, shut off your mind and listen to a book or something. Yeah. It also feels like you're wanting to feel a deeper connection with Mother Earth and it's actually not Mother Earth in this case is yeah, Mother Earth, but like your heart. You're wanting to like reconnect with your heart. There's hearts all around this, right? You're like maybe you love to read because I feel like I brought up reading several times. Maybe you love new thing, like you love knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. That's what I'm hearing. You love to be aware. It's giving Ravenclaw. It's given Raven. It's giving Ravenclaw. I feel like Virgos give off Ravenclaw for sure. Dancing could be significant. Your ancestors are asking you to. Oh, yeah, your ancestors are telling you that you could. Ooh. I feel like moving your body. Like, when I told you, you guys are really attractive. Like, I really mean that. A lot of people are attracted to you. But there's this energy of. Letting go of your fear of things not working out. Letting go of just this, like, terror that you felt, you know, in these past lives and in this life at some point maybe. Your ancestors are basically saying the cycle you're breaking, you're no longer fighting. It's like you're not fighting anymore. You don't have to fight anymore. That's what they're saying. You don't have to fight to survive. You don't have to fight to be seen. You don't have to fight to get people to understand where you're coming from, because they're just going to be showing you that they actually do understand where you're coming from. It's something that you've manifested. You broke so many cycles already. I need to tell you that, group 3. This is something you're breaking right now, and it feels very good. It feels like you're unlocking a lot of abundance. I feel like I need to drink some water. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then we have passion for purpose, number 2. Wow. Passion for purpose, number 2. Okay. When I look at her in the card, she's like this. And that's literally what I'm feeling. You guys need a lot of relaxation right now. It's nice. Out of all 3 piles, I would say you have the easiest assignment out of everybody. Your job is to like sleep. It may not be easy to you, but Spirit is saying, you know, objectively it is kind of, yeah. They're saying you get to rest right now. You get to sleep. Treat it as if you're claiming abundance, yeah? Resting is you claiming abundance. You can meditate, you can sit and listen and read. Just, you're like, you need to sort of enjoy your downtime. Enjoy, because you've worked so hard. You've worked so hard. You have. You've done a lot. You're always going to be this strong version of you, okay? Let's get some Zodiac. I want to pull some more Zodiac Moon cards, or 1 or 2, whatever comes out. You're about to maybe get a really positive, or like, it's going to be like, holy shit, there's hope. Like, someone's about to give you major hope. I'm telling you, someone's giving you hope. The restoration of hope. The regeneration of hope. Transformation, restoration. Like, oh, it's a big... Think of it like you've been sitting with a glass that's empty in front of you, and you're like, I really need Spirit to pour into this glass, but I know that it's better for me to just let it happen. Like, on its own. Like, I need to not try to make this something it's not. And I feel like Spirit is literally about to pour something into that glass, and you're going to be like, holy shit. Something to drink. A hope. Something. It's going to feel like, oh my God, the light is here. The light is here. Eclipse in Leo, compassion, shine brightly like the star you are. 29. Look at the chakras here. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I'm seeing like the light kind of coming out. That's what I'm seeing. You're... How do I put this? I'm hearing it's going to shock you because maybe you just don't expect something about it's unexpected. So, can we get some more clarity on why that is? Moon in Cancer, belonging, a sensitive, introspective phase. It's just because you genuinely thought that nothing was gonna change. Like you've honestly completely lost hope in some area. You're numb to that because you are so strong. You are so strong, you're kind of just not feeling it. But the feeling is there, and it's a deep feeling with Cancer energy. Cancers feel very deeply. It's a deep feeling. You're going to feel like you are no longer in the trenches, and you're moving towards adventure, belonging, a sense of being a part of something. I don't know. No longer feeling alone, but feeling kind of loved, or I don't know. Let's see. Bring peace to your life, and your relationships will flourish. Moon in Libra, love. Guys, you don't understand. The fact that we get these two cards and the colors are... This is just like such a sign. A warmth. This is exactly what I felt with your pile. It's exactly what I felt. It's a gift from Spirit. A gift from Spirit. Because of how hard you have worked. Spirit said, you signed up for this, yes, but that doesn't mean it hasn't been hard. And you deserve a blessing to reward you for all the work you've been putting into growing. And growing, and growing, and growing, and growing, and growing, because you've done it despite the fact that it has been extremely painful for you. Like, I'm not kidding. You've gone through maybe intense forms of therapy over it, or yes, that's what I'm feeling. You've gone inward to such a degree where it feels like nothing can hurt you. Not really. Number 13 could be significant. I'm also seeing 2:13 a.m., 2:13 p.m. What time is it right now? 2:28. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if it was 2:13? It's fine. Let me see. Someone has an idea for some way that they want to help you, but they don't know if they're going to be able to do it yet. But it actually looks like it's going to work out. I'm telling you, like, even if no one's saying anything to you, like, there's actual people around you, like physical people in your life that are thinking of ways that they can bring you peace. Yeah, I see you guys sitting on I'm seeing a brown, like, couch or rocking, something like that. Something like that. Okay. Oh, Sun in Libra, harmony. Enjoy life with music, love, and romance. Yeah. Very soon. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're about to be celebrating pretty soon. I'm sending you guys love because this was... Yeah, I have so much I admire you. I admire you. What's another word I'm feeling? I want to emulate you. I want to be molded by you, taught by you. You seem like you know a lot, and I think that's cool. So, yeah, group 3, thank you so much for being here today. And if this video was helpful, please like the video, comment, and subscribe. Give me some love. Lets people know that I'm alive and here and willing to help the masses heal their heart space. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.